Hey there, fellas. Remember how we used various unusual materials to make a clutch disc? It's kind of amazing that it didn't occur to us then and there to use porcelain tile. Ceramic clutches are a thing, right? We made ceramic brakes a while back, but we've yet to use porcelain tile for something like that. Oh yeah, we made brake pads, right. Anyway, it's time to mark this and whip out the angle grinder. Wait, that could actually be the wrong tool for this, and using it might not get us anywhere. Then again, I guess we can use a hydro cutter. I've never seen it done myself, to be honest. But let's do this. We've got a special merch offer for you, fellas, to brighten the mood in these turbulent times. Starting today, we'll be offering a mystery gift box. When purchasing the box, you're guaranteed to receive a certain selection of stuff from our shop, as well as the chance to win something big. You spend a fixed $30 price for the box, and you're guaranteed to receive a Garage 54 mug, a pair of socks, a sticker, an air freshener for your car, as well as a key fob. 1 out of 10 buyers will be sent an expensive gift on top of that, which could be a cap, t-shirt, hoodie, or a document holder. So we'll be putting something expensive into 1 out of every 10 boxes. If you'd like to support our channel and try your luck, there's gonna be a link in the video description. We make a DIY clutch out of bathroom tile. Translation and voiceover by BMI Russian. We're looking pretty good here. As it turns out, you can indeed find folks who can help you out with cutting porcelain tile. We reached out to a local company, paid them a visit, and look at how great a job they've done. So 2 of these have holes in them, while on the other 2, we asked them not to make any. Now we just need to figure out how to secure these, because here the friction material is obviously being held by rivets, but how do you even rivet on this type of material? We're not quite sure how to go about it. Oh yeah, by the way, you know what we found out while experimenting with the brake pads? So as it turns out, when epoxy glue starts to get hot for whatever reason, well, simply put, it begins to let go. And whatever it was holding together comes apart. Anyway, why don't we make this and see what comes out of it? Let's do this. Alright, check out what we got here. It's been about, I don't know, probably 3 days since we glued this together, and we're looking pretty good. Let's take these off. Yeah. This is on nice and tight. we had everything pressed together firmly. We stuck them on coarse side out, obviously, for a better bite. You'd remember that we did the same exact thing with the brake pads. And, well, this is ready to be used. Now we fit it to a car, one that's in decent condition. That one over there has a very healthy motor, so now we're gonna remove its gearbox, the clutch, of course, and install this wonderful porcelain friction disc. Let's do this. Here's the situation, fellas. The car is on the ground, fully assembled, and the porcelain clutch is in place. Or ceramic clutch, whatever you want to call it. Now, there is a small caveat I should mention. You might have noticed that the material is really thick, and in order to get the disc to fit, we had to machine the flywheel. I mean, on one hand, that would have made it lighter, but on the other, we took out some durability. Now, I'm not worried in the slightest about the disc grenading, but the flywheel exploding is a pretty terrifying prospect. Anyway, we're ready to commence the testing. So let's start the car, warm it up, and try setting off inside the garage for starters. Because anybody who has experience with ceramic clutches is well aware how ridiculously easy it is to destroy it if you screw up. Literally, one bad move is all it takes. Not to mention the engagement is rough. Like, setting off smoothly is nearly impossible. How easy is it gonna be with this clutch, though? Well, we're about to find out. Enough talk, let's head out and do some testing. Starting the car. What was that noise? Yeah, what matters is it started. The engine runs great, which is nice. By the way, can you guess which engine this is? It's actually the one we fitted an extra piston ring to. So it's a nice one. The transmission works. Let me try reverse. Yep, it also goes in. Terrific. Now I gotta feel out the bite point. Like I said, you are not setting off smoothly with this kind of clutch. Holy cow. It immediately spins the wheels. Oh, wait, it's actually alright. Though I do hear a scraping noise. Or maybe it was the wheels. No, it's the clutch. But it does allow for a smooth... It's alright, actually. I mean, you do get a kick in the end, so it is binding slightly. But it's nothing too severe. That noise is just the worst. Anybody with a manual car who's running a hard clutch hears this quite often. When it's hot, anyway. It's a pretty common occurrence. And the only way to fix that is to replace the clutch. Here we're immediately getting that, though perhaps I just have to break it in. Oh, wow. Man, the noise it makes when engaging, though. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to hear it. That there is the disc grabbing... And then you get a kick. That's all good. Now I'm gonna try... Whoa, why is it shaking? Why is it doing that? Oh, wow. Now let's imagine that we're... at the races. And we need to do a very effective launch.
Очень эффективно. Ну, в принципе,
Wow, it actually handled that pretty well.
неплохо.
Not bad, though I didn't spin the wheels.
Буксуют.
I wonder why.
Ну, они не буксуют. Неужели у нас
Does that mean the clutch is slipping?
буксует?
Wait a minute.
Хотя нет.
Did I spin the wheels?
Колеса.
Did the wheels spin? A little bit. A little bit, you say? Must have been that one.
Буксует. О! Ой,
What was that?
это было.
Oh, I know what that was.
А, это была.
That was the gap between the concrete slabs.
Ну что?
Let's try that again. We're doing pretty well, actually.
Смотрите.
Awesome.
Замечательно. Оба.
Oh, looks like we're out of gas.
Бензин кончился. Нет?
Or maybe not. The wheels were spinning. Well, that's good.
Хорошо. Просто поначалу показалось,
Because at first it felt as if the clutch would begin to slip after biting. But that doesn't seem to be the case.
По факту нет.
What if we try second gear?
Ага. Да. Ух ты, блин.
Man, good stuff. A regular clutch would slip and reek at this point,
Начинает вонять.
because it'd start to burn.
Начинает гореть.
But this ceramic one does not.
Нифига не горит.
6,000 RPM?
Оборотом.
I am scared. It's definitely holding up.
Вообще пофигу.
The car is jumping around because the suspension setup isn't right.
Не все правильно у нас.
Now let me try setting off smoothly.
Плавненько. Ну? Ня.
Nope, still does that.
Дын-дын-дын-дын-дын есть.
It's quite harsh.
Ладно.
Doesn't want to set off smoothly. You want to drive it?
Прокатиться?
He wants to drive
Дай
it.
прокатиться.
I remember driving out of town on a Friday, stuck in traffic with the dacha crowd, in a Skyline with a ceramic clutch, and oh my god, guys,
Это, блин,
it's definitely not the best option for city driving.
минут через 20
After like
ты
20
понимаешь,
minutes,
блин,
you just want to yell at people.
хочется выйти на кого-нибудь наорать, блин.
I was expecting it to be way worse.
Ну нет, она не...
Well, I wouldn't say it's horribly rough,
Жестко было, ну...
but you can definitely feel that it's not stock. I think I can set off smoothly. Sure, give it a try.
Дык-дык-дык, вот
Yeah,
это
that's what I was
вот
talking about.
резкие
It's like one of those low-quality kits they sell for Ladas
Я даже могу название сказать.
that you definitely don't want to buy.
Которые продаются.
I'm not gonna say the brand.
Покупать, но не буду.
Say what? You broke it?
Сломал?
Seriously?
Ладно. О,
I let you go for a spin and this happens. So the clutch is boned?
сцепление.
Switch it off then. We'll roll it.
Так, значит.
Or maybe throw it into gear? Why don't you try... Oh, right, the starter on this. Don't do that.
Не надо.
It started while in gear.
Ой.
Wait, what the... I was holding the clutch pedal. This is freaky. Now it's definitely broken.
Всё,
Put it into neutral for crying out loud,
скорость уже.
before you destroy something else.
До конца.
Okay, let's roll it into the garage and see what broke.
Произошло.
А, бляха-муха.
Okay, fellas, so look here. We removed the box, the pressure plate, and then the crumbs came falling. Here's what happened. One half is still in good condition, while the other fell apart, unfortunately. Now, we stuck these on coarse side out, so this isn't the exterior decorative side, but rather the side that you're supposed to stick to whatever. And on it, you got this sort of grid to improve adhesion. Now, even looking at the individual pieces, you can tell that there wasn't full contact happening. Only certain areas were biting down. It's quite obvious that not the entire surface area was being used. Yet there was still enough contact for the car to set off promptly. It just picks up and goes without any slip whatsoever, which I find quite nice. Apparently, porcelain tiles bite down into metal pretty hard. Now let's have a look at the pressure plate. It's still warm, because we were quick to remove it. And this was actually machined recently. I've seen this happen to pressure plates a bunch of times. And honestly, I am clueless as to why a friction disc would leave spots. Some plates that have served forever and burned through multiple discs are just evenly colored blue. But these spots, you get the impression that the machining was done sloppily, which isn't really possible. At the very least, you'd notice if it was put onto the lathe wrong. In any case, the entire surface area is gonna grip. Tell us in the comments if you know anything about this. Now let's have a look at the flywheel. Now the flywheel had to be machined to fit the disc, and here we have the same exact thing. One spot, two spot. It's still hot. They're almost across from each other. And here a third one has begun to form. It used to be rough and coarse, now it's quite smooth. These scratches must have been caused by the disc when it fell apart. Doesn't look too serious. Yeah, we've got a couple of big spots here. The flywheel is spotty, which is definitely not ideal. Otherwise, this worked pretty well. Porcelain tile really does bite into metal. The grip was very good. It almost felt like an actual ceramic clutch. Setting off smoothly was very difficult. Also, this really isn't easy to break. Unless you smack it. We must have dropped the clutch too hard. And that's what broke it. Anyway, it worked, but you shouldn't try this. Works well, doesn't last long. And that's all I got for you. You saw how all of this went down with your own eyes, and so watch us, subscribe, send in your suggestions, comment, give us a big thumbs up. All right, catch you later.